Ohio Sekai, good morning, whoa!
Last week's episode was a real hard freaking episode to make. But I wasn't ready for how the community was gonna take it. And dog, I'm like here saying, sometimes, like legit, sometimes I wish I did not ever review this anime. It's just, the Boruto anime, I'm fine with the Boruto anime being the way in which it is. If they want to take a decade to get us to where we want to go, like, I legit don't care, but the community, Lord knows. But it's not just the Boruto community, because it's pretty much all communities. But it's just like, when it comes to the anime for the Boruto community, it's like you're watching it with a group of people that only want one thing, and it's like you're the only person that's excited for it. Like, I'm not hating on the people like that watch my videos. You guys personally enjoy it, but when you see like the vast majority of the Boruto community just straight up hate an episode over the bad animation, but not the storytelling in which the anime is trying to convey, like that crud low-key pisses me off. And I need to go and say this too. I understand the animation wasn't what we all expected. We expected Boruto to go ham last week. That sucker was pretty much fighting the witch off screen, and we just looked at the sky for like a good minute. Once again, that's why I always tell you guys, always tell y'all love saying, oh, Studio Perio is going to do this anime is going to do. No, witch. Understand this, witch. Who cares? I don't care. Every time y'all say, oh, it's going to be a lit studio that's going to do, I'm going to show y'all the sky. Every time I hear it in the comment section, this is y'all peak animation that's coming up. I don't care if I'm wrong, but y'all got to understand this. Don't say jack until we get the actual episode. I'm sorry, I got to do y'all like that now. I don't care if people call me a Boruto hater, but it's just like common sense, which it doesn't need lit animation for the episode to be lit. Now, Boruto is going to use the karma to fight back, and we were like here saying, wait, the karma's off limits, but I don't know what's going on in the manga. I don't know how that works in the manga, but I bet you that's going to still spark Momoshiki to come out his box. Just saying. There is something I need to say about this episode. Like, the Boruto community can piss off all I care. Do you remember back in Naruto Shippuden? Naruto versus. You remember what Pain said to Naruto?
You killed my master! And my sensei! Hurt my friends! Destroyed my village!
Then tell me, what is your goal?
First I'm gonna kill you! And then I'm gonna bring peace to the ninja world!
What about my family? My friends? My village? They suffer the same fate as this village at the hands of you, Hidden Leaf Ninja. Everyone feels the same pain when losing something dear. You and I have both experienced that pain. You strive for your justice, and I strive for mine. We're both just ordinary men who have been driven to seek vengeance in the name of justice. And if one comes to call vengeance justice, such justice will only breed further vengeance and trigger a vicious cycle of hatred.
Really think about it? Us getting revenge for Kagura is still not the way to settle all this. Because I'm like you're saying, dog. This, how it's going to end, it's going to be still a shock. Because it's like, we want revenge. We want vindication because our friend is back. But it's just like, is that the right way to do it? How is this going to play on Boruto? That's my point. Alright, y'all, let's start this crud. Oh man, everybody reeling from this. Just seeing him beaten up, even though it was a Rasengan, but he took that Rasengan to his stomach. So I'm glad he's hurting like this. We have to do whatever it takes to eventually ring this. Gives Team 7 the time in which they need to launch a counterattack. But I'm like here saying to myself, is launching a counterattack really effective right now? I understand Yoran Funamushi has stopped the invasion of the Headmist, but the reason why Team 7 is going after this sucker is because revenge. You gotta understand, that'll put Boruto versus Ikade. See, this is how I love this arc. This is how I love it, because I'm like you said, why do we give a crap about Ikada? Ikada is feeling the same way about Boruto and the gang, like how Boruto feels about how they did Kagura. Ikada's pissed. That's his sister, bro. Boruto's pissed because it's Kagura. Understand this. This is where the crud is gonna get heavy as we come to the end of this arc. It's gonna put these two at each other's throats. And we don't know what Ikada can do. Like, this sucker apparently has the power of the seas behind him. And I'm just like here saying, so what's going to happen? Still gotta take on the brother and the pop. How are they gonna bring it all to an end? That's the crud. That's what makes this arc so, like, in my personal opinion, why I'm in love with this arc now. Because we had the beautiful setup, right? Ikada, that crud with Ikada, I'm like here saying, why the crud did we spend time with this kid? But now we know. Now we know. And after what happened to Sirene and Kagura, now we starting to see it all come together. Nope. You know what? I'm gonna stay positive all throughout this arc. I'm not gonna bring no negatives. I'm gonna pretty much speak my mind. I can't talk about this community, but gotta look at the positives. Bring these two together, because now I'm like here saying, all that build up. This is what I'm saying. All the build up has to have a crescendo ending, and it has to make sense. Because good God, if it does not make sense, this arc was trash to me. To me. Y'all gonna say, oh, it's not trash. Listen, Witch, to Ace. Don't care. If you personally love the arc throughout all of it after it's just, to me, if they have a jacked up way to conclude all this after we sat through all the build up and the setup, I'm like you're saying, I personally didn't like it, and I wish they didn't take up our time with it. Kagura's death, in my personal opinion, was just to throw Boruto to use his karma. That type of crud. That's the way that I'm feeling. But if you like it, that's cool, Witch. But if they do it wrong or to a way that I do not personally like it, that's the reason why I would say it. Continue. This chick, I believe it's this type of crud that I'm just like here looking at Sarada, Hokage status. That's the type of mindset you gotta have when you become Hokage. And Sarada is demonstrating that, and she's an Uchiha. Bro, when you look back, Naruto Part 1, Naruto Shippuden, and you see how the Uchiha clan was shunned and how they got rid of the Uchiha clan, like the coup d'etat and all that. And then just to see Sasuke's blood, Sasuke and Sakura's bloodline, Sarada, bro. That calm, cool-headedness that Sarada had, just like our daddy. Bro, it's coming out. It's coming out through this chick, and I love it, bro. Love this crud. Oh, yeah, I forgot. These suckers finally out that sucker passed. Oh, Daddy's going to be pissed. Yep, Daddy's pissed. See, look at this. But isn't Timba dead and Siren on the brink of death? Not dead yet. She's still alive, bro. And Ikada's pissed. See? Bro, it's bad for her. This has to be stupid serious. Because this is the most I've ever seen these two like be pushed back. Daddy's saying like, yo, I'm gonna go full power up against these suckers. I'm like, okay. And I'm not gonna lie, Daddy's right. This sucker, your plan was trash. All my kids almost got torn apart because of your plan. We going to take this into Daddy's plan. But I'm like, you're saying, okay, if this is his plan, right? Wasn't it him that lost to Chotaro? How is he going to turn the tables to where Chotaro, that is not going to happen again? How is Daddy going to learn from him losing to Chotaro to where now he's going to find a way to win and then come in contact with Boruto the gang? I know Boruto the gang is going to go up against him. Don't know how they're going to like beat him, but these Funado suckers haven't revealed their true power yet, and that's the scary part. Because I'm like you're saying, they gotta have some type of transformation. You know, like with Ikade's like webbed hands, there's more to that than we know. And that's why I'm like, you're looking like, yo, they're not showing us everything. But Funamushi come out of nowhere and be a freaking threat. What power do these guys have? Siren had the bow and like her echolocation crud. She had that. So I'm like here looking at the Funado, like, yo, what power do y'all really have that y'all been showing us here? Leave it to Boruto to give some good flashback moment. Makes sense now why she got turned into such a witch, bro. Like, crud. When the anime takes time to give us stories like this, like backstories for everybody, and the reason why they become who they become, it makes me really rethink the character. Because y'all know for a fact I couldn't stand that Ichigo. But now that we got backstory, it's just like, wow, crud. Now it makes sense. Oh. Bro, they're gonna push freaking Metal X Heavy Ichigo, bro. This is where they push that crud. I'm shook. The time where we get more about Metal, it's him developing a crush on Heavy Ichigo and their relationship, bro. What the crud? Oh my god. Only thing that dead, bro. This is what I'm loving. These guys are playing a lot bigger role than they've ever played throughout the. Well, I feel like this is the second or third time Team Dinky. Maybe not Team Dinky is the official name, right? But Team Dinky pretty much plays a bigger role now in the anime than ever. But the thing about it is, all these suckers, if they not in the freaking manga where they at right now, wherever that may be, everybody's on the chopping block. Because I'm learning now, I don't care how like cool these guys are, they're on the chopping block. Nobody's safe unless it's Team 7. Kagura was that wake up call for me. Kagura was legit the wake up call. Nobody is safe. So it's just like you're seeing Dinky, Iwabe, everybody else, the next generation. Seeing these two together, all I can say is the Brothers of Karma, bro. That's an interesting name that I could give Kawaki and Boruto. Seeing them together, they're the Brothers of Karma. I know Kawaki's going to get his karma back because in episode 1 of Boruto, he has the karma again, and his whole attitude changed. So I'm like, he's saying, okay, Kawaki's going to get his crud back some type of way or another, probably in the time skip. Boruto, that crud is going to be some crud. But what's crazy is, right, code, like the crud with code, nobody talking about. And that's what's going to come back, like, ever they adapt the art, that's what's going to come back to bite us in the behind. Because when they start talking about code and his movements, because this is giving code tons of time to get his crud together, dog. That's what's crazy. Y'all, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Look at them. And for the anime to pay this much attention to detail, they still haven't recovered. They're still weak. You gotta be kidding me. This bad. He's not gonna abide by that. He's not gonna abide by that. When he read Siren isn't recovering, he's not gonna abide by that. He's gonna be pissed. He wants Boruto's head at this point. This arc is going nuts. I don't give a crap about that animation, but dog, this arc right here, it's nuts. I love it, bro. Holy crud. At this point, I'm sorry, but at this point, we're getting, for those that care about the arc, getting rewarded. Everything is building up, and I understand, like, a lot of people, they can't stand the build up crud. Like, I don't understand how you guys put up with storytelling, because, like, for some people in the community, I want action. I just want there to be a payoff. I want there to be a reason. I want there to be like nothing but payoff for all the crud that we're waiting for. So far, I'm getting it. I don't know what you. I'm getting it. I'm getting what I've been waiting for. So I don't know where people's heads gonna be, because after this arc, wherever we're going, we'll have to. I feel like before we go into the next arc, we need 4 episodes of downtime. Then for the next arc to spot. I pray it's not cold. We're going to get the manga adaptation. I pray we don't get that. I hope we get another arc, because I'm like here saying we need to work on the development of other teams. But I'm like here saying with Karma now starting to get reactivated, I'm like we might not have a lot of time left, because for the anime to go to the round, which is yeah, I'm not gonna lie. How Funamushi took down Kagura, Iwabe and I can't think about that crud. If they take Iwabe and Dinky out, that's gonna piss me. Like, y'all will know fury like none other. Bro, what the crud. And for the title would be another fierce battle. We didn't get no rest. Do y'all understand this? And now it's rain. You know it's bad when the anime shows rain. If you've been watching anime for a good period of time, when you see rain, that's a bad sign. Something. No, this makes it worse. This makes it worse. That fuels Funamushi. That fuels that man. So we don't got Kagura to save us. At this point, it's gonna come down to Boruto. There's no downtime. That's what's it. Even though like the Boruto versus Funamushi crud was lackluster, I get that. But this crud, once again, it's don't expect Jack. Show him the sky. Show him the sky. That's our peak animation. Until we see it, don't even expect crud. I'm just gonna be honest. Like until I see it, don't expect crud. But yeah, y'all. Don't worry, I got it for each and every one of y'all watching this video, hearing my rambling and all that. Now it's serious. It's so freaking serious now. Boruto 2021. This is the golden age of Boruto, and it's showing for me, because the thing about what I'm looking for is character development for everybody. This is the time we need the character development, because once we go into the manga crud, there is no character development for nobody else, with strictly Team 7 all the way down to wherever the end is. That's how it's going to be. And so having these little arcs with Boruto, it's going to be crucial. It's going to be very crucial. But thank you all for watching. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Till next time, y'all. Operatives, move out.
That I hold on to.